The pure devotees whose only business is serving any are honored by the names Prabhupada and Vishnupada, which indicates such devotees to be representative of the lotus feet of the Lord. Anyone, therefore, who takes shelter of the lotus feet of a pure devotee by accepting the pure devotee as his spiritual master can be at once purified. Such devotees of the Lord are honored equally with the Lord because they are engaged in the most confidential service of the Lord. For they deliver out of the material world the fallen souls whom the Lord wants to return home, back to Godhead. Such pure devotees are better known as wise lords according to revealed scriptures. The sincere disciple of the pure devotee considers the spiritual master equal to the Lord, but always considers himself to be a humble servant of the Lord. This is pure devotional path. Om Jnanatimrindasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta-pada-kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Pesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastude Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Krishavanu Sukhe Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Cha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gauravakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Last I think 2 weeks, right? Almost 2 weeks. We didn't have a class. So, anybody remembers what we have discussed?
The figures asked the question.
Yeah.
Repeatedly the 3 questions. First, the ultimate good. What is the ultimate good? And the second, what is the purpose of Krishna appearing? The essence of all scriptures. And then we told about the essentials.
Very good. अरे क्या बात है राजेश?
And then we also tell about the importance of holiness.
Very good. क्या कमाल कर दिया आपने? हैं? क्या खा रहे हो आप आज? Okay. 2 questions, huh? We discussed 3 questions. 3 questions. What is the most beneficial thing for a? That is the first question, right? Explain to us in an easy, understandable way what you have ascertained to be the absolute and ultimate good for the people in general. Right? Then I explained about Shreyas and Prayas. And then there are many varieties of scriptures, and in all of them there are many prescribed duties which can be learned only after many years of study in their various divisions. Therefore, O sage, please select the essence of all the scriptures and explain it is for the good of all living beings, that by such instructions their hearts may be fully satisfied. This is the number 2 question. And number 3, all blessing upon you, O Suta Goswami, you know for what purpose the personality of Godhead appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. So this is the 3rd question. Right? In this connection, so very important verse we discussed. Yannama Shruti Matrena Apanna Smriti Goran Yannama Vivasho Grunan Tata Sadya Vimuccheta Yad Viveti Swayambhayam. The personified fear also is afraid of Krishna. The most essential point before we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what is that? Right? Prabhupada mentions. Very good. Krishna and his holy name are non-different. So, anybody who chants with this understanding, Kidhar? Vrindavan Hall? Huh? Vrindavan Hall? Arrange karo, huh? He should be considered a one who chants with this understanding, that Krishna and his holy name are non-different. He should be considered as a pure chanter, right? Right? Pure chanter. He is a selfless soul. Right? So, what does that mean? What does that mean? That Krishna and his holy name are non-different? So, when you know that, what you will do? Yeah. Right? Like I gave the example. Suppose if you invite a very important guest, when you sit, leg on one leg on another leg, and you sit like, you read newspaper. So how that guest feels? He feels neglected and then goes away. In the same way, when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but our mind is making so many rounds, not attentive to the holy name, sound, vibration, then Krishna goes away. So, there are 10 offenses, right? Of all the 10 offenses, what is the 10th offense, AG? Inattentive chanting. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, if you can avoid this one offense, right, you can avoid all the other offenses. One offense, right? Inattentive chant. If you chant attentively, you can avoid all other 9 offenses, right? So, in this regard, what did Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati say? No. What did Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati say? That anybody who is trying to chant pure chanting, trying to avoid offenses, that is also considered pure chanting. So, at least make an effort. Not that, like there are many different, who knows, different types of chanting. Rajesh, you know?
We told very
Huh?
Still like that.
AK-47, huh? radar, huh? Whole world को देखने का, huh? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. That is called radar chanting. Then dive bomber chanting. You know dive bomber chanting? Huh? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Right? That is called dive bomber chanting. Right? And then eating japa, like that, prajalpa chanting, बीच में बात करने का. और अभी लेटेस्ट जपा इज ना नोकिया जप, हाँ सैमसंग, हाँ जप नोकिया, राइट, नोकिया जप मीन्स जप नोकिया, right, 11th offense, Then chapati jap, huh? Chapati jap, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram. Shyamanand Prabhu, Krishnanand Prabhu was saying, once they were traveling in Indrani Express, one devotee there is chanting Hare Krishna, Hare. So one passenger told it, अरे बेचारा वो मना कर रहा है, क्यों फोर्स कर रहा है उसको, नेक बाहर आ जाएगा. We must sit very, the best way of chanting is sit in one place, chant all your 16 rounds. Grihasthas, request is, at least if you cannot do every day, at least choose some days, holidays, Sunday, where you take a vow that, today I will finish all my rounds at one go. It will be a very good experience for all of you. How many of you chant regularly? All 16 rounds at one go? Very good. Who else? You chant all 16 rounds at one go? You don't chant? Oh. Seva, huh? Sushil? So आदत डाल देने का, वो अच्छा लगता है. नहीं तो अदरवाइज you चाहे टाइम पास जपा, बीच बीच में बात करो, टेलीफोन अटेंड करो, काम ऑफिस का काम है, ये सब, राइट. So the essence of all our lives, Shreyas is chanting, all this Bhagavatam reading. Prabhupada writes in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila 7th chapter, that one must thoroughly study Bhagavatam and be addicted to Bhagavatam so that you can chant nicely. Right? The essence of our life, the most beneficial activity of our life is to chant Hare Krishna mantra. Right? From this only we get Krishna prema. Right? All other, everything else, should help, to sit and chant Hare Krishna. When you go to Vrindavan or somewhere, go to Radha Damodar temple and, sit, chant, sit and chant. Right? We should We should reach a stage where, we don't visit all, just, okay, so many times you visited that place. Simply sit and chant. Sit in Prabhupada quarters or somewhere, Radha Damodar temple, or Yamuna, Keshi Ghat. Sit and chant whole day or something like that. We should reach that stage where our mind allows us to chant. So Prabhupada says the purpose of study of all this Bhagavatam very thoroughly and all, so that we develop the taste for chanting. So that is like here Jiva Goswami says in Krishna Sandarbha that because Shri Krishna is the origin of all incarnations of Godhead, all God's holy names actually refer to Krishna. The Vishnu Purana confirms that Lord Krishna is the origin of all the holy names of God. For this reason, all the Lord's holy names, Vasudeva, Damodara, Govinda, Keshava, and all of the names of the Lord should be understood as names of Shri Krishna. In Padma Purana or somewhere it is mentioned that even the Lord Shiva, these names, Ganesh, they all borrowed from Krishna. They are all originally belong to Krishna only. Like that. Right? So this Krishna is the other day I was mentioning where that when Krishna's name appeared, the names of Rama, Vasudeva, Narayana and all, they felt unemployed. Right? So this is the most today morning class. You heard the class? I prepared for something else, but Krishna made me speak something else. Yeah. सुन लेना. Here in this verse, Suta Goswami is explaining that yat-pāda-samśrayāḥ sūta munayaḥ praśamāyanāḥ sadyaḥ punanty upaspṛṣṭāḥ svardhuny-āpo nusevayā. The effect of Ganga, he says that Vishwanath Chakravarti says that in order to take benefit of Ganga, you have to go personally and take bath in Ganga repeatedly. If you take bath in Ganga repeatedly, you get the required benefit. But the benefit of association with pure devotee is, it is good if you can associate with him. But simply by thinking of a pure devotee, you get the benefit. Right? So that is why we should always remember Prabhupada. Right? Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, Prahlad Maharaj, Ambarish Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj. Right? On a regular basis, you sit sometime in the evening. Right? One day you take Prahlad Charitra. Right? Sit and meditate. Not meditation is smaran, Leela smaran. Just sit, how Hiranyakashipu did tapasya, then, then he got the boons. Then Narada Muni describes Prahlad Maharaj, qualities, Brahmanya, Shila Sampanna, Satyasandho, Jitendriyaha, many qualities, Nasta Kridanako Balo, Jadavattan Manaskaya, Krishna Graha Grihitatma, Navedam Jagadishwara. All these, you can remember these verses, simple verses. Then Prahlad Maharaj getting dressed and then sent to, Hiranyakashipu. Then his open book exam. What is the best thing that you learned? Then what did all of you should know this verse. Tat sadhu manya asuravarya dehinam. Sada samudvidhyam asadgrahat. Hitvadapadam grahamandakupam vanam gatoyat harimashriyata. Then dialogue and then again Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pasevanam. Then all the torture Huh? Then Hiranyakashipu asking, rascal, huh? He's got everywhere. He's in this pillar. Huh? Then, then he, where from you are getting this strength? You know, na kevalam me bhavatashurajan savai balam balinam chaparesham. Right? Not only you, everybody gets the strength from the same source. Right? And then the most important verse, you know, then Sukadeva Goswami, Narad Muni says, right? That, you know, Prahlad Maharaj, as per the Prahlad Maharaj's words, Satyam Vidatum Nijabritya Bhashitam. Right? Very important. You know, Stambe Samayam na Mrugam na Manusham. Prahlad Maharaj offering. Just, you know, meditate on this pastime, you know, on a regular basis. Prabhupada said, you will become a devotee like Prahlad Maharaj. You remember Amrish Maharaj? You will become a devotee like Amrish Maharaj. You know, you become like, you know, Gopi. All this, you know. Prabhupada says, don't, if you want to be peaceful, what you should do? You know? Rajesh, you don't know? You know? Give up plan making. Huh? Live in the present. Give up plan making business. We should give up. मैंने छोड़ दिया जीबीसी बनना है, गुरु बनना है, टेम्पल प्रेसिडेंट बनना है, कभी सोचता ही नहीं. राइट? बना है तो बन जाएंगे. सेवा, somebody tells me to do this seva, we will do it. Otherwise, I have no future plans. If somebody says, you know, what is your future? No future plan. Only no, one thing I know, eating and sleeping. That बाकी सब भगवान पे छोड़ दिया. Right? No plan making business. Right? इतना पैसा कमाएगा, ये करेगा, वो करेगा. Right? If you want to be peaceful, give up plan making. You know, you invest your mind, your thoughts in thinking about the pure devotees. Very, very, you know, all the time. Don't think about your children all the time. You know, sochne. Suppose one of your daughter is not married, getting married. Suppose if you sit there in the whole day, if you say, "Mare, my daughter is not getting married, my daughter is not getting married," तो उसका शादी हो जाएगा क्या? हाँ? क्या? कल्याण घड़िया आएगा तो अपने आप हो जाएगा. हाँ? Do you agree? हाँ? बच्चों के अलावा और किसी के बारे में हाँ? सोचते नहीं आप लोग. Consider Krishna as your destiny, it will happen. Think about pure devotees. You will become like them. That is why my habit, you know, once one couple met me in Vrindavan. They hear my lectures on internet. So they were very, very ecstatic. Prabhu ji, आपको किधर से प्रभुपाद का स्टोरी लेके आते हैं? You know, हर occasion के लिए, हर quote के लिए you have one story of Prabhupada. How do you know? Where from you? Right? Because I invest, no? I invest my time in reading various books on Prabhupada. Right? Then I make it a point to remember also. Right? That is like that. That is one significant thing about me. Everybody tells, "Oh, Prabhu, you tell so many stories about Prabhupada." Right? Why? Because I invest my time in reading about Prabhupada and remembering also, and then narrating Prabhupada pastimes. Because I love it. Like that. So, think about pure devotees. Yeah? That is why we invest some time. You know, yat-pāda-samśrayāḥ Suta, munayaḥ praśamāyanāḥ, sadyaḥ punanty upaspṛṣṭāḥ, svardhuny-āpo nusevayā. This is a very important verse from first chapter. Prabhupada right? Prabhupada, this name, how it came? Previously, they used to, Govindasi Mataji and all, they used to address Prabhupada as Swamiji, Swamiji. Then Prabhupada said, this Swamiji business I don't like. So then they asked, how do we address you? And usually Prabhupada, Vishnupada, like that. So then they have chosen Prabhupada, right? Prabhupada. So his spiritual master's name also is Prabhupada only. All of you can discuss, party Panav, A and B, and then discuss how calling Prabhupada, Prabhupada, disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, they have objected that why you are calling your spiritual master as Prabhupada. Is it bona fide? Is it okay to call Prabhupada as Prabhupada? How do you defeat? You can discuss and tell me. 5 minutes, 2 minutes. It is there, answer is there in the purport that I have read. You can discuss amongst yourself. Is it okay? Did they do wrong? Done? Who can tell? Abhay. Yeah. So is it okay to call anybody Prabhupada? Yeah. Means not that it is a who else? Mataji? Any Mataji? Krishnaveni garu. Prabhu. Right? So, Prabhupada, right? Anyway, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur is also Prabhupada. Then in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he addresses Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami also as Prabhupada. And then even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he addressed him as Prabhupada. So, it is not exclusive to any one person, Their objection is not valid. They were criticizing Prabhupada also. Prabhupada said, see, then he showed his, head, paper, this letterhead. He said, I am not calling, then his A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, like that. So my disciples, decided to call me Prabhupada. There is a lot of criticism by the God brothers of Srila Prabhupada that how you are imitating like that. But otherwise, their criticism is not valid because Krishna, Prabhupada has taken shelter of lotus feet of Krishna. He is also equally qualified, right? So sometimes the other people are known as Vishnupad, Shripad and all that. Praśamāyanāḥ, the word praśamāyanāḥ is meaning intelligence fixed on the Supreme Lord. Okay. Now, in 1.1.16, Kova Bhagavatastasya. So Prabhupada actually wrote in the purport that the age of Kali is the most condemned age due to its quarrelsome features. Right? Even in ISKCON also, so many factions and fighting goes on. Right? So the Prabhupada is giving a solution to all the problems in the material world, especially in this age of Kali. Prabhupada is writing that even the leaders also they want, but they don't know the solution. The solution to all our problems is to sit down and discuss Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? So, many times it happens also that, like other day, some fight was going on regarding some issue. Then in the meeting, RGB meeting or bureau meeting and all, then Maharaj, Bhakti Swarup Damodar Maharaj, it was like that is going on, and then solution is not coming. Then Maharaj took out Kartal and started chanting Hare Krishna and started doing Kirtan. Like that. And so the fighting has subsided. So the solution to all our problems, even at home also, if there is some fight going on between husband, wife or children and all, so take out Bhagavatam and discuss amongst yourself. Then the fight will go away. Right? Yatra diyante kathamrishta trishnaya praśamāyanāḥ nirvairo yatra bhutani nirudvego yatra kaśchana. This is a prayer by Prachetas from 4th canto Bhagavatam. So he says, my dear Lord, wherever your katha is discussed, at least during that time, nirvairaha, all the animosity is forgotten. Right? Now we don't, outside this class we may have some clash. Luckily we don't have so much problem in my group, fighting and right? Dissension, right? But at least now, during this time, we are not fighting, right? In the temple also, we have so many differences from Mumbai Sahib, right? During Bhagavatam class, we don't fight, right? Nirvairaha yatra bhutani nirudvego yatra kaśchana. Any of you have any anxieties now? All the anxieties we leave behind and sit in Bhagavatam class. So as long as we discuss Bhagavatam, these two things are not there. What are they? Nirvairaha and nirudvego. Right? Like that. Next question. Third question हो गया ना? Question 4 and 5. His transcendental acts are magnificent and gracious, and great learned sages like Narada sing of them. Please therefore speak to us who are eager to hear about the adventures he performs in his various incarnations. O wise Suta, Please narrate to us the transcendental pastimes of the Supreme Godhead's multi-incarnations. Such auspicious adventures and pastimes of the Lord, the Supreme Controller, are performed by His internal powers. That is 17 and 18. Verse numbers 17 and 18. That is the fourth question. So what is the fourth question? Avatar Gada. Right? Avatar Gada. There are like 10 Dashavatar. Dashavatar is not mentioned in the scriptures. It is not. This is coined by Jayadeva Goswami. He composed a song that is also bona fide only. But Krishna, as per Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter, I think 26 or 27 incarnations are described. Right? 25? 25 incarnations are described. Right? So he is asking, so the entire Bhagavatam up to 9th canto, this is a answer to this question. Right? Answer to this question. Like that. In this regard, Prabhupada mentions that Avatar Gada, especially, we should learn the creation, Purushavatas. Who are the three Purushavatas? Who can tell? Karanodakshai Vishnu, Garbhodakshai Vishnu, and Kshirodakshai Vishnu. Right? Krishna says, Lord Kapila says in 3rd canto Bhagavatam, Bhaktya Puman Jata Virag Aindrat Drishta Srutva Mad Rachananu Chintayan. Right? Prabhupada says, anybody who knows these three incarnations, who are they? Mahavishnu, Padmanabha Swami, no? Garbhodakshai Vishnu, and Kshirodakshai Vishnu, they will become liberated. Vishnustu Trini Rupmani. Right? Anybody who knows. So we should know some details. It is there in the first canto, second canto, I think second chapter, third chapter, first chapter also. The details of creation. So we should know, we should discuss, 5th canto Bhagavatam. So this Drishtasutva Madrachananu Chintayan. Right? What did I, yesterday, like Friday class, I was telling this, who is the most foolish person in the world? Right? Yaksha asked Yamaraj, what is the answer of Yudhishthira Maharaj? Atheistic person, Nastik. The atheistic person is the most foolish person in the world. Right? This was creation कैसा आया? ऐसे ही अपने आप. अपने आप chemicals mix हो गया. Stupid people, right? The most Prabhupada, atheist means Prabhupada replied, sum total of stupidity. He is a madman. One who says that God doesn't exist, Prabhupada said he is a madman. Then he defined madness. Who is a madman? Sum total of stupidity. In that tape, that video is on there. The BBT, terrace. Prabhupada was sitting and then he is discussing. Yes, sometimes all of you watch video, Prabhupada video. You should watch Prabhupada's video. Yeah. Who is madman? Who is atheist? Prabhupada is different. He is a madman. What is madness? Sum total of stupidity. And then Prabhupada laughs. Right? Like that. So Avatar Gada, we should know all this. We should not jump to 10th canto Bhagavatam directly. We should know all this, especially we should discuss how Krishna, how Brahma was created. Why Krishna is known as, right, Padmanabha. Why Krishna is known as Padmanabha? Because from his navel, lotus flower sprouted, and then on that flower, Brahmaji was born without the help of Lakshmi Devi. Right? How it is possible? Right? Many times I narrated that pastime. One day, Krishna, the Yashoda Mata and all, they were sitting in the terrace of their building, and then they are doing something. And then Krishna came, he started doing, nakras and all. Then Yashoda asked, "What do you want, Kanna?" Then, "I want condensed butter. I want condensed butter." So, my Yashoda asked, Gopis said, "What is Kanna? Condensed butter? Aisa kuch nahi hai condensed butter." No, I want that. Then he showed that, full moon. Then he said, "That is not condensed butter. Arey, that is Chandrama. Whatever it is, Chandrama, you can, I want that. Like that. Then another gopi said, no, it is Rajahamsa, going very fast. No, please go, catch it, before it goes away. I want that. Then my Yashoda took Krishna on her lap. Then she started telling stories. Actually, it is not condensed, but it is condensed butter only. But see the pock marks. Yeah. What are it's poison. So now, how poison entered there? So where they some time back they did churning of milk ocean. Right? Churning of milk ocean. And Krishna very innocently asked, "How many cows gave milk, Mama?" So that it became no, you don't know. No, cows did not give. How many cows did not give milk? Lord Narayana created, that milk ocean. Then Krishna asked, "Who is Narayana?" Said, "You don't know. He is God. You can't see him." Acha, Ma, are you sure? Narayana himself sitting on the lap. Right? Acha. So he created. So one who can put milk in the cow, he can create milk without the cow also. Acha, aisa hai. Like that. So she's told the story. Like that. We should learn. I know how the creation has come, how Narayana, creates universes. It's very important. Drishtasutva madrachanani chintayan. We should do chintan of. So this is the fourth question. Fifth question is 1.1.18. O wise Suta, please narrate to us the transcendental pastimes of the Supreme Godhead's multi-incarnation, such auspicious adventures and pastimes of the Lord, the Supreme Controller. What is it? The question 4 is transcendental acts are magnificent, gracious, and great learned sages like Narada sing of them. Please therefore speak to us who are eager to hear about the adventures he performs in his various incarnations. Question number 5 is, O wise Suta, please narrate to us the transcendental pastimes of the Supreme Godhead's multi-incarnations. Such auspicious adventures and pastimes of the Lord, the Supreme Controller, are performed by his internal powers. That is fifth question. And the sixth question is, Since Sri Krishna, the absolute truth, the master of all mystic powers, has departed for his own abode, please tell us to whom the religious principles have now gone for shelter. So, the first question, please explain to us in an easily understandable way what you have ascertained to be the absolute and ultimate good for the people in general. That is 1.1.9. That is, answer is 1.2.6. Savai pumsham parodharma yato bhaktir adokshare. There are many varieties of scriptures. Therefore, O sage, please select the essence of all the scriptures and explain it for the good of all living beings, that by such instruction their hearts may be fully satisfied. That is second question. Answer is 1.2.7. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janiti Ashvairagyam Jnanam Cha Yadahettikam. Question number 3. O Suta Goswami, you know for the what purpose the personality of Godhead appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva? That is third question. Why did the personality of Godhead appear in Devaki's womb as the son of Vasudeva? So the desire to hear about Krishna and his pastimes. The answer is 1.2.34 and 10th canto. And the 10th canto. The Lord's transcendental acts are magnificent and gracious, and learned sages like Narada sing of them. Please therefore speak to us who are eager to hear about the adventures he performs in his various incarnations. According to Vishwanath Thakur, is an inquiry into the pastimes of the Lord's incarnations. Answer is, the incarnations are discussed in the 3rd chapter of the 1st canto and throughout Bhagavatam, up to 9th canto. According to Jiva Goswami, this question asks about the activities of the Lord, especially in relation to his creation of the world. It is thus asking about the activities of the Lord's 3 Purusha avatars. Answer is 1.2.30. And then question number 5. O wise Suta, please narrate to us the transcendental pastimes of the Supreme Godhead's multi-incarnations. Such auspicious adventures and pastimes of the Lord, the Supreme Controller, are performed by his internal powers. What are the Lord's different incarnations? So, answer is, Jiva Goswami says that Bhagavatam 1.1.18 asks about Avatar Katha, or narrations concerning the Lord's descents, and that the 3rd chapter of the 1st canto answers this question. These two questions are almost same, but the 4th question is asking about Avatar, Purusha Avatara, creation, Purusha Avatara, and then this 5th question is various pastimes of various incarnations. Leela Avatara. So question number 6. Since Sri Krishna, the absolute truth, the master of all mystic powers, has departed for his own abode, please tell us to whom the religious principles have now gone for shelter. That is 1.1.23. So these are the 6 questions. Right? You can by heart. Remember, memorize. You will get them in exam. AC बहुत तेज हो गया, right? Maybe you can switch off for some time. Questions, shlokas? 1.1.9. First question. 1.1.11. Second question. 1.1.12. Third question. 1.1.17. Fourth question. इधर ही है, स्विच ऑफ कर देना. ಏನು 1.1.18 is fifth question. 1.1.23 is sixth question. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti says the entire Bhagavatam constitutes answers to these 6 questions.
We have 6 questions. What is the last word he said? After the Krishna departed, all the religious principles have go for taking.
Take shelter, no? Krishna dvamopagate. That verse. So the entire purpose of Srimad Bhagavatam is to how we can get love of Krishna, right? I will narrate a very nice pastime. Once one hunter, there is in the Himalayas, there is a very, very beautiful bird with multicolors. And anybody who would see that bird, he would become enchanted. So once they are in Himalaya, very cold, barf, cold and all that. Then suddenly one hunter went, right? And then these birds, he caught, this hunter caught that bird. But when he saw this beautiful bird, he decided not to sell the meat of that bird, right? So he caught hold, and then this bird is very, very intelligent also, and then showing so many different colors and all. And the bird, the hunter decided. Then the bird learned some human words also, speeches also. And then whatever tricks that that hunter taught that bird, that bird quickly learned. So hunter thought that I will earn money in recurring expense, income ho jayega, right? I will not sell this bird. I will simply exhibit that bird, and then people will watch, and then they will give me money. And then like that, he was going everywhere, all the villages and all. All the villages and all. Then he is earning a lot of money. So going. One day he entered Vrindavan. Right? He entered Vrindavan. As soon as he entered Vrindavan, many people, very beautiful boys and the girls and covered men and covered women, they all gathered. Right? And then this bird, doing many tricks and all that. And then little bit, when he flew a little bit higher, then suddenly gates opened, and there is a very beautiful blue boy, ran out of that palace. So as soon as the bird saw, the bird was actually, the story is narrated with the bird only. That bird, for him, it is love at first sight. And then the bird became enchanted. Oh, who is this blue boy? Like that. And then that blue boy came running, and then he sat, on the lap of a elderly gentleman, whose name was Nanda Maharaj. Right? And then everybody was enjoying, everybody was enjoying the antics of the bird, the tricks and all, like flying and all. Then, wow, very, very appreciating. But Krishna, as soon as he sat on the lap of Nanda Maharaj, Baba, why the bird is tied to a string? First question he asked, why the bird was tied to the string? Because everybody is enjoying the antics of the bird, but Krishna is concerned about why he is bondaged. Right? Krishna is concerned about the freedom of the bird. Because nobody watched, because the bird is exhibiting various colors and speaking very nice, beautiful words and all. Nobody observed that the hunter, tied that bird with a very transparent black thread. Like we do the dressing. Many people, they ask how they are hanging the chakras. Because previously, now we use Indian threads, but previously we used to use imported threads. Nobody can find out very transparent thread. Then I used to joke, I got mystic powers. And some foolish people, they believe also. Like that. So nobody observed that the bird. So the hunter was actually controlling the bird, how much it can fly by usage of the thread. But nobody, observed. Nobody observed that. So, okay. Then Krishna said, Baba, I want that bird. I want that bird. So even that bird also thinking, I want to be with him. Right? I want to be with him. Then hunter, Baba asked, then everybody's attention was, okay, Krishna wanted, so he should get it. So then everybody started demanding, yes, give that bird to Krishna. Like that. Then hunter was thinking very fast that, if I give it away, then, I will lose, my recurring income. Only one, one big source like that. Then he said, this bird is from Himalayas. It won't survive, in other places for a long time. The bird immediately replied, no, you don't worry about it. I will survive. When the bird retorted, then his lie was caught. And he said, okay, we'll have a deal. Right? We'll have a deal. Then Nanda Maharaj brought a basket full of jewels, very precious jewels, diamonds and all. And hunter became unconscious. A small bird ke liye, itna price. So Nanda Maharaj was thinking, Krishna liked it means, I should pay anything to fulfill his desire, because that is Krishna, it is Krishna's desire to get that bird. Come. It is Krishna's desire to get that bird. Right? And immediately he gave the bird to Krishna. He to catch that string, and so what did Krishna do? Immediately that he kept the bird on the hand of Krishna, Balaram, and then he started to untie the string. Then that hunter warned, no, don't untie the string, he will fly away. Bird said, no, I will not fly. It is okay. I want to be with him only. Then Krishna, then all the boys, they gathered, all his Krishna's friends and all. Then Krishna said, will you eat roti? Will you eat roti? Then hunter said, no. He doesn't eat rotis and all. He eats only fruits. The bird said, now you got enough money, you get lost. Whatever this blue boy feeds me, I will eat, even if he gives me poison. But I will eat roti, no problem. I will eat roti. Then Krishna brought roti and milk. Then Krishna said, okay, now be with me all the time. But in the night time, I will tell Yashoda Mata to, for your protection, we will put you in golden cage. But during the whole day, you can be with me. Okay, is it? Then immediately Krishna, that bird flew and sat on the shoulder of Krishna. Like that. Then Krishna asked, would you like to give birth to children like you again more? That bird replied, yes, I can, but my wife is, birds, we say, lovebird. Why do we say lovebirds? Right? In English, we say lovebird. Some couple को बोलते हैं ना lovebirds. क्यों बोलते हैं मालूम है? हाँ? हाँ? आजकल कौन मरता है? मैं RJ. You know my RJ? Anybody remembers RJ? You know RJ?
Rotten jokes.
Rotten. Anybody remembers my rotten joke? Huh? Huh? Taj Mahal. Right. So then I can actually, but my partner, actually lovebird we call, birds don't indulge in illicit sex. They are very loyal to their partners. So then I can actually, then Krishna said, go to Himalayas and bring your wife. Bring your wife. Krishna, then bird initially said yes, but then after some time he said, no, I will not go. Said, why? Because I don't want to give up your association. But if I go there, again, some other hunter may catch me. Right? So I don't want to miss it. Let it be. I am very happy with you, to be with you. Krishna said, no, don't worry. I will take care. Nobody will catch you. Do you go? Then he took off and then brought his wife and then happy ever after in the company of Krishna. So, why I am telling this story? That Krishna, he is worried about our freedom. Right? He is worried about our freedom. Everybody tries to bind us, in their family, in the family life. Right? Prabhupada, when devotees, when we want to join in Hare Krishna movement, parents, they object. Right? And then stand up, Rajesh. Look at him, Bechara. Sit down. He is the Rajesh Shah, from Bhiwandi. He came all the way from Bhiwandi. That time I was IVF director. To join Hare Krishna movement. Then I was so foolish. He came with empty hands, I told, bring something, to wear and all. Then again he went back and then he never came back. So they ask, why didn't you get married? So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, the parents are envious of their children. They suffered so much in their married life. They don't want to let their son, escape all the suffering. That's why they insist, get married. Right? Right? Many times, right? Why do You can remember another RJ. Why do they dance during a marriage ceremony? Huh? Huh? In North Indian, huh? Why do they dance? Huh? No, that is for. Huh? और एक और एक बकरा. हाँ? But Krishna is worried about our freedom. All others, they try to, in the name of pyar, love, actually it is a bondage. But Krishna gives us freedom. So Bhagavatam is about real freedom. What is real freedom? What is real independence? Complete dependence on Krishna. Right? We can never be, right? So that is, real independence, like that. Okay. Any practical, what is the practical lesson you learned from today's class? You can discuss and tell me, right? 2 minutes. Six questions. Okay? Enough? हाँ? पवार जी बोलिए.
We have mic though. Do not like mic.
Ah.
In order to be peaceful in your life, you are planning, then you should not have no future plans. Then always think of pure devotees. Then invest whatever you time you have in thinking about Krishna and attaching that.
Not in your children. Huh? Very good. Next, anyone else? Ladies? Mic do?
Solution to all your problems is sitting and discussing Bhagavatam.
Yeah.
So if you have any problems, just start reciting Bhagavatam.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. Next. Only one point?
Oh yeah, that's the same thing. I think invest your time thinking of pure devotees. If you want to be peaceful, stop making plans and live in the present and be invested with God. So then one person chant all your rounds.
Yeah.
That's not the week.
Yes. What else? Who else? Pruta?
But like only Krishna is aware about our freedom.
Ah.
And none of them are for Krishna.
Very good. Who else? Anybody else? Rajesh?
Effort to do pure chanting is also considered as
Repeat.
effort to do pure chanting is also considered as pure chanting.
Okay. Lalit Bhagya?
Just two additional points. I think everybody's covered most of it. One, to actually do pure chanting, read Bhagavatam. And if you read Bhagavatam and chanting, will automatically become a
Very good. That is the, many people they ask, how do we improve chanting? What they should do? Read Bhagavatam. Prabhupada says in the Chaitanya Charitamrita 7th chapter, Adilila. And then this is my practical experience. I had this, right? After reading Bhagavatam very thoroughly only, I started sitting chanting and at one go, I stopped walking and chanting, exercise come chanting, right? So you are more worried about your steps, than chanting, right? So I request all the devotees, if you want to do walking, do it in the evening. Do it in the evening.
That should be extra long.
Yeah.
That should be considered extra.
Yeah. So evening time, after finishing 16 rounds, if you want to chant and walk, it's okay. Or you can hear the lecture and chant, do walking. Sometimes I go on the Juhu beach and, I hear to the lectures, while walking. That is, that. Otherwise, try to sit and chant. So if you are feeling sleepy, stroll a little bit. Don't do fast walking. Okay? Anyone else? Any other point?
Krishna and his name is not different. If you understand this,
Ah.
then chanting will be considered as pure.
Yeah. Anything else?
Atheist is the most foolish person. Atheist is the most foolish person. Sum total of stupidity.
Yeah.
If you want to be independent, then depend on Krishna.
One more point you missed.
Sit for some time in the evening and remember the stories of Prahlad Maharaj.
Dhruv Maharaj. Right? The reading, that is called Leela Smarana. Acha, nobody is coming forward for a South India Yatra. Interested, or we should cancel? Kya? Hare Krishna. What happened? Time is not suitable in January month? Huh?
Some devotees book their tickets.
I know. आप बुक किया क्या? Did you book? क्या सुशील? You are not interested?
There is some exhibition. This is not being finalized as yet. It's in Dubai, so maybe my brother has to travel. That's the issue.
इन लोगों को टिकट कैंसिल किया तो पैसा वेस्ट हो जाएगा ना?
No, why we cancel?
अच्छा, you'll go. That's a good spirit. Yeah, that is also fact. Actually, मेरा इच्छा था साउथ इंडिया यात्रा जाने का, right? देखते हैं फिर. अच्छा, you want to do Abhishek is free, finalist? You want to do here or at home? Huh? Too much? Huh? Yeah. लाना पड़ेगा ना. Next week, our Shubhangi Mataji, she wants to have Abhishek of her deities, Radha Govind. Radha Govind, right? Radha Govind. What should we do? We should, all of us, we can go to their house instead of here program. Huh? Huh? Near the school, huh? Our school, Sundarvan complex. Is it okay, all of you? Huh? Huh? Same time. But start on time, huh?
Morning or
Evening?
evening, same time.
But we can start little early.
Huh?
We can start at 4 o'clock.
5 o'clock, yeah?
4 o'clock?
5 is okay, you know?
Okay, fine.
5 is okay because people sleep, you know. So they otherwise they, you know, 4 o'clock is a very odd time. Huh? 5 o'clock. So Abhishek, all of you wear very nice clothes, fresh. Wear, don't go to the toilet and all. Wear fresh cloth and all. You can come. You can also do Abhishek. You will get a chance to do Abhishek. Huh? All of you will get a chance to do Abhishek. But wear very nice, you know, fresh cloth. Huh? So we can. So it's not very far. Near our school, you know, Sundarvan complex. So anybody wants to bring Chappan book day off, right? They can bring Chappan book. You know, if you can cook nice some 4-5 items and then bring, like that. Okay, today's prasadam is sponsored by Unnati Mataji. Ujjwala, what is her name? Ujjwala Vishaka Mataji. Big feast. Okay. So next week anyway, Shubhangi Mataji. Next week we can see who will. Okay. Hare Krishna. So prasadam.